Yeah, things have been crazy at work, man. God.
Glad you got at least an evening to hang out.
Yeah, I left. I left early. I said, hell with it. I'm out of here. Grabbed my keys, just walked out.
All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? We got Nate in here. Chance, what's going on, man? Jesse,
There we go.
knives are me.
Nick, Nate, knives are me.
What's going on?
What's up, fellas? Welcome to the chat. So, now they're all piling in. Yeah, good deal.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't done a video in a month.
A month? It's really been a month? Fuck.
It's been a month.
Damn.
Just way too much going on. Way too much.
Well, it'll calm down, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm hoping to get one this Monday or Tuesday. I counted. Check this out, dude. I counted the number of knives that I've got. I have 17.
17 unboxed?
They're sitting right here.
Fuck.
17. There's 4 that are unboxed, but I haven't done anything with them. And some of them are GECs, which you'll appreciate, being you're buying GECs and getting into those now. Yeah, 17.
That's out of control.
It is. And one on the way.
what's the one on the way? What did you pick up?
I bought the black micarta version of that accelerator.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
I bought the Knife Center exclusive, the one with S90V. Mm-hmm. And today I was like, you know what? $98. I'll just grab it. So
yeah, that's a good price.
And I've been debating on some of these GECs that have been popping out, but I'm being more selective. Slowing down.
I have been too a little bit. Yeah, I really wanted that yellow rose GEC though. That looked so good.
Oh yeah, that was sharp.
Yeah, that was so nice.
It's been 2 years since they did that pattern.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, it'll be another 2 years before they do it again.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh well. El Crap's got a question for you down there.
Where's he at here?
Wondering if you're
yeah, really just a lot of personal shit going on. I mean, my mother passed away and dealing with all the will and the trust issues and all that kind of crap. And then the restaurant, it's crazy. It's freaking crazy. We can't find help and everybody's screaming for the same thing. And I don't think Michigan is any different than any other state right now.
Yeah.
The restaurant business is a tough gig. I got my axe lanes practically done.
Oh, nice.
But I don't even want to finish getting them done because then people are going to prod even further. Well, why the hell don't you have your axe lanes going? Well, it's because I don't have people to run it. I can't even get out of the kitchen. So that's what's going on.
Yeah. Is it, would you find people to do the axe stuff or is it just because people don't want to do kitchen work? Is that part of it or not?
It's both. I'll stay in the damn kitchen. I don't care. If I can find someone to be the axe master and run the lanes, I'm fine with that too. I just want to get them going.
Yeah.
I got a lot of time and money invested into those stupid things, and now they're just sitting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
hard to find people to do good work.
It is. It's getting to be a rare commodity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Michigan, pizza operator. In Northeast Michigan. It's going to be just a small town. I have no business even being there. It's a restaurant. I got about 4,000 square feet, which is for a small town. There's 168 permanent residents in the town that my restaurant sits in. So we draw from a lot of different directions. We're kind of a destination restaurant.
Is that also why it's hard to find somebody?
That's partly it.
Yeah,
but it's a sparsely populated county, so everybody has to drive no matter what, no matter where they work. One of those setups. But
they'd have to drive in anyways. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of how it is everywhere. It seems like, at least, I mean, I can only speak for here, really, but Even at the shop, we can't find a good, reliable shop help guy. And you don't have to have experience for that. It's just someone to sweep,
Push a broom, clean up,
yeah, exactly. But
move product around.
yep, we've gone through, I think, 4 guys now, and they just suck. They don't do work. They'll work for half an hour and then they'll go hide in the bathroom and look on their phones. That's
Right.
what they do.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, pizza operator. He's in Jackson. Okay.
Jackson. Okay.
I lived in South Lyon, before I moved up to northern Michigan. So I'm familiar with Jackson. I'm familiar with that whole area. He's got some great photos on his Instagram page.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
If anybody hasn't seen his page, you got to go there and check it out. He's got some great photos.
Have you been carrying a knife in the kitchen? What have you been carrying around with you?
99% of my knife use is going to be just a utility knife. I open boxes, I break down boxes, and then there's other crap that I don't want to use a decent knife to destroy it. Where these just replace the blade, done.
Totally. Yeah.
And the trend is, right, if you look at Chavez, even what he's done, he's made his own version of a utility knife.
Yep.
He's got the same pocket clip on there, and which, by the way, if you look at the ones that are available, those are the ones that have the interior mounted skull clip. They don't have on the utility flipper. Yeah. So if a person wanted that type of knife and still pick up something from Chavez that has an interior mounted skull clip, that would be it.
Interesting.
Yeah. See if you can pull it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Does it have a name?
Oh,
I see it. The Chub.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, grab the photo. Check it out. It should be, unless the inventory of those have run out and now they're replacing them with the exterior mounted.
Let's see.
I don't believe so.
Hey,
there you go.
Nice. That's cool. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I saw it. I almost bought one, but like I say, I've been a little more selective.
So how does the slide stay open? Is it like you push down on the button on the?
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the reviews on that. I don't know.
Huh.
There's another style as well. He's got 2 different styles, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to guess that on the back side of that slot it's been milled out where it pops and locks.
Yeah,
in, my guess.
Gotta be something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. $140. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, not bad. Titanium. Yeah. But there's a number of those now. I think the other one is the geez.
I have it on the tip of my tongue. Gosh, what is it called?
Right here. I got it.
It's a fold-out one, right?
Yeah, there's this one right here. I can't think of the name of the company. He's got several versions. This was one. Let's see here. Can't even see what the hell that says. X-Real Designs or some shit. But that's it there.
Oh, I was thinking of something else. Okay.
Exceed Designs.
Is that steel or titanium?
It's titanium.
No.
Yeah. He had these. They were on Amazon. This one here has the some of them have washers, but this one here, it runs on bearings. It's a neat little knife.
So it's got a detent and everything. You just flick it like a normal knife?
Oh, yeah. It's kind of weak. You can fail it, but it flips out decent.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's a neat little knife.
I like that. I was thinking of one from... God, I can't remember the name anymore. Serge Panchenko? Is that it?
I don't know. That's a new one to me.
Let me see here. Let me see if I can find this thing. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Pull it up here. There we go. Okay. That thing.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
one looks
funky
pretty
looking. That's
Yeah,
funky.
it's a little funky, yeah. But I believe it has a half stop. It's a slip joint, I believe.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it's got a half stop and everything. So I don't know.
Is it titanium?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the price on that?
Let's see. Pinchenko. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I remember seeing that when it first came out, but I didn't pick it up just because it was just a little too funky looking.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It says his out of stock.
Yeah,
I'd guess over $100 for sure.
right. Probably 150,
Yeah,
175.
somewhere around there. Oh, nice, man. I was so tempted to try to get one, but I decided no, I shouldn't. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Scored a Rosie.
I haven't. Oh, Roosevelt. He got a Roosevelt.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
yeah. I
That
really
is
want
definitely
one.
a grail knife right there. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
They were going pretty close to $800, weren't they?
I think this specific drop was like 450 or 750.
Yeah.
Um, I decided, I was going to, and then I decided I need to have the funds in hand first. Like I could afford it, but I really can't afford it. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's the same thing. That's where I'm at right now. And I've got
Yeah.
that big purchase coming up that I'm planning
Yep.
to get the money, So I'm just kind of being a little smart in the meantime.
Yeah.
But even after that, though, I think I'm gonna whittle down my collection a little bit. I've just
I
got
think, yeah.
too many. I just have too many knives.
Yeah. Well, you have way more than I do, and I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing too, though. Just thin it down a little bit. Um, I'm at the point, especially for the channel, that I'm getting enough like loaners in and stuff like that, where I don't really need to keep like every single knife for videos anymore. I can kind of
Right,
like start letting some stuff go, I think.
right. Yeah, you're established where people want to send you stuff, and then
Yeah.
that's a pretty good gig right there.
Yeah. Yep. Anyone here going to the Makers Syndicate? I don't even know what that. I saw a flyer for that, but I don't know what it is. Makers Syndicate. Let me look it up. It's something to do with knives, I think, right? It's like a meetup.
I've never heard of it.
Let me look it up.
I don't think you're going to be disappointed with that Rosie.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, every reviewer that I've watched that has handled one of those said it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Let me know if you are. The Makers Syndicate.
What is? Oh, so it's an Oz Machine Company thing. It's a show. Couple cash bars. It looks like it's a knife show hosted by Oz Machine Company. That's what it looks
Okay.
like.
Okay. Interesting.
List of makers that will be attending are below. Okay, so here we go. Oz Machine's going to be there. Koenig, Skiff, Holt, JK Design, Alex Steingraber, Tactile Knife Co., Key Bar. So yeah, it's a little knife show that they're hosting. That's cool.
And where is that at?
Indianapolis.
Oh, okay.
That's a little far for me, but
Yeah, just a little bit.
that's cool though.
I could get there, but
Yeah.
it's a good 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. LCap's wondering how you're going to sell their knives when you begin to get rid of some, so that they can have a shot at what you're selling.
Yeah, I'll probably do a video coming up. That's gonna because now that I'm kind of getting back in the saddle, I'll put a video out. Um, the ones that I'm selling, I've got the ones that I use are kind of right here, but the ones that I am selling, they have not even been used to someone just cut paper. I'm not bullshitting you.
Brand spanking new.
They are brand spanking new. They were used, me being the collector, which is kind of one of the subjects that we're going to kind of do a lead in here.
Yeah.
I just collect shit. I've got more shit than you can possibly imagine outside of knives.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they're in immaculate condition, like they are from the factory. The original boxes, the boxes are in mint condition. I even have some of the shipping boxes. So, and when I do want to sell them, I can ship them in the same box that they were shipped to me in. So I'm not lying.
You're getting the real experience.
Yeah, you're going to get the real experience. So, but yeah, I'll post those. I've got some nice ones. I've got some Spider Codes that I'm going to be selling off. They're kind of, some of them are the exclusives. And yeah, so it'll be coming up here.
Right on. Well, might as well start talking about that subject then.
Yeah.
We were thinking a while back it'd be a good subject to talk about, kind of I feel like there's three kind of distinct groups. There's the use your shit people, and then there's the people like me where I have some grails that I don't use, but I use a lot of my stuff. And then there might be four. Then there's some that mostly collect, but they still use a lot. And then there might be some that just don't use at all.
Right.
Just collect.
Right.
So there's a spectrum, but where do you think you fall on that?
Oh, for sure between category 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just show you. And I've got a few more that, let's see here. I'm going to change the camera mode. I got a few that I have. Is that one? Nope, not that one. That one. There's some of my users. Some of them are nicer knives. Some are just cheap knives. I got a Sen cut here. I got a couple Sen cuts. I got my Swiss Army knives. I've got what the heck is this one? Petrified fish. I busted the tip off that one. But I got my Chavez. I got my Spyderco PM2. This is the one with crew wear. This was a DLT exclusive. I got a Hinder. And I got some just beater knives. I got the mini sod buster over here. So,
nice.
I've got this one here. I think probably everybody has now the
Deca, yeah.
The whole Deca with the Magna Cut. That steel is insane. Absolutely insane. I beat the shit out of this. I cut probably 50 feet of carpet where it was just embedded dirt, and it still cuts awesome.
That's crazy.
But yeah, this is kind of what I use on a regular basis. And then I've got a lot of other ones. And so there's no question about it. I'm more of a collector type guy. And but the thing is, here's the thing. I'm not going to call her out, her channel, but I don't criticize anybody for spending $2,000 on a knife and beating the hell out of it. And nobody else should criticize anybody else with what they want to do with their knives. Like, for example, me, I'm a collector. I've collected my entire life. Since I've been 6 years old, I've collected stuff. And it's some people might look down upon it, but I'll tell you what, when I go to sell a knife, they certainly aren't buying it from the guy that beat the hell out of it. They're buying it from a guy that took care of the knives and is in new and mint condition.
Oh yeah.
That's the one they're seeking. They're not, so there's some hypocrisy there a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but this one channel, and I commented, me with my comments, Kevin, I'll lay into people that just don't make any sense, and nicely, but I pointed out this person was just raging about people that, quote unquote, don't use their shit. And then in the next video, she was criticizing people that flip their knives, that their knives weren't designed to be flipped like that, and that they wear out. So in one video, she's telling people to use your shit, and then in the next video, she's telling them how to use their shit. Shut up!
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's annoying.
So that's kind of my rant on that.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I'm more on the, I guess a little more on the user side, but I still don't care what anybody does with their knives. Obviously, it's
Right.
insane. It's insane to care what someone else would do with their property. I can't even comprehend it. It's just so
Your
bizarre.
video was freaking awesome. Oh man, it was spot on. It was right to the point. Very well spoken. It was a great
Hey,
video.
thanks, man. Yeah, yeah. It I don't know. It doesn't make sense, and it's. I don't think it's a coincidence that a lot of these, most of the people that are the use your shit people are like really outdoorsy people, which I don't really know where that comes into it, but it's probably like, I don't know. What do you think that is? Why is that?
I don't know.
Are they?
I don't know. There's they get it's almost like they get there's a chemical release in their brain when they take a $400 or $500 knife and beat the hell out of it, and they get something off it, and they want you to experience it, and if you don't experience what they experience, then you're an idiot as far as they're concerned.
Yeah.
There's
And
there's got to be something going on mentally that it's almost like a high they get. I don't know.
I can understand if their angle is like, okay, this is like, for example, it could be anything, but the 80/20, it's an expensive knife,
Right.
And some people would not want to go use it, but when you do use it, you realize, holy shit, this is a really good cutting tool. Like this cuts amazingly.
And you
And
got a full flat
and
grind
then,
on that, don't you? You got the one
yeah,
with full flat. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a great knife.
But once you see that it cuts really good, I could see like wanting people to experience it, but to the point where you're getting angry if people don't. That's another level. That's a whole another level.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Nougat knives is exactly it. Some people buy a tool and some people buy pocket jewelry, to each their own. Exactly.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. If you're gonna use your shit, I challenge some of these people to buy a Hawk deadlock, spend $2,300 and use it like you would $100 beater. Go to hell. You're not going to do it. I'm sorry. And if you're going to do a video of it and show it. Otherwise, shut up.
Yeah. At least show it. Yeah. Yeah.
Some people buy both. That's me. But I there's no question about it. I mean, I buy to admire, for the most part, it's to admire the design, the materials, the fidget factor, the, the how well the parts are put together,
Mm-hmm.
the precision engineering and machinery that goes into creating it.
Yeah.
And
All the thought that went into making it work perfectly how it does.
I look at it from a design standpoint, not
Mhm.
necessarily from a utility standpoint. I've got my utility ones that I use,
Yeah.
and I just like them for what they are, and with the having that collector gene,
Yeah.
that's where I gravitate.
It's so hard to design.
Right. Yeah, Aaron, look at there. Most people don't daily drive a Bugatti.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. True.
Exactly.
They take it out for special occasions, maybe.
Right. Right. Like my Chavez. I don't
Yeah.
use it every day.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going somewhere, if I'm going out to dinner, or if I'm going over a friend's house, or I'm going to the movies,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I carry it, put it in my pocket, and I'm hoping someone sees the skull clip and says, "Hey, that's a Chavez."
Yeah.
Yeah, they can strike up a conversation.
Has that ever happened?
One time.
One time? Okay,
Yep,
cool.
one time. 3 years ago, my son bought a pretty expensive bike in Traverse City, which is about a 3-hour drive, and we went to pick it up, and I had that knife in my pocket, and I went to reach for my wallet, and I pulled my shirt up where it was exposed. He's like, "What the hell? That's a Chavez." I'm like, "Yeah." So it's kind of neat.
Nice. I'm always looking at people's pockets to see if they have clips poking out and to see if I can recognize them. I usually can't. Usually, sometimes I'll see a Benchmade clip here and there.
Right.
But yeah, I'm always looking at people's pockets. Swedish Pete, for me, the sound it makes is starting to become the most important thing. I'm a weirdo.
No, you're not a weirdo.
I get it, man. I get it. And, yeah.
That's the other part.
Is often overlooked. If a knife makes a not satisfying sound, or if it's like kind of muted or weak, it's a turn off, man. It's a turn off
for sure.
Yeah,
it combines everything: the sound, the looks, the feel, the attitude of a knife, the attitude of the maker.
That goes into it too. Yeah,
it all plays into that whole experience. That it's real.
Yeah, and sometimes it all comes together perfectly, and you got a badass knife. Sometimes it doesn't. I know what you mean too, Dean. Cleaning tape sticky residue off a knife is not fun, and I will avoid that if I can sometimes.
Dean says, "Does anyone get strange looks flicking knives?" Now I'm careful. I don't I don't sit in the doctor's office waiting for them to call me in, and I'm out there flicking my knife, or go to the bank flicking a knife.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm real selective where I go. But yeah, you still get the looks. What's funny is the whole statistics on attacks with knives, and like 99.99% of even any attack from one person to another using a knife, it's a kitchen knife.
Oh yeah,
kitchen knives.
Almost 100% of the time. Yeah. That's a good point too, and something I mentioned in that video is like, what these use your shit people. What if the guy or gal works in an office or something where like Dean said, some lifestyles don't really match using knives a lot. So but are they not supposed to be allowed to collect knives then?
Right?
It's just ridiculous.
The knife Nazis.
Yeah, knife Nazis. They're out there. I never got into Mercedes saying knives for private, fidgets for public. I haven't really got into like fidget, gadgets. Have you ever tried any of those?
No,
I haven't either. Yeah, I wouldn't be against it. I just haven't really gotten into that. Yep.
Dean P says, I think he says, I have so many knives. I will never wear one out. Yeah, I mean, really think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, even like here, I've got 3, 6, 8, 10. I got 14. I got a couple more. One's out in my truck. I'll never wear all these out. Ain't gonna
Never.
happen.
Never.
My kitchen knives are used more than any. Hey, you ended up getting that knife set for your dad, didn't you?
I did. I bought him a set of steak knives.
Yeah. How do you like those?
He loves them. Interestingly enough, and I wish I could remember the brand that I bought. I can't right now. But
yeah, it was Japanese.
Yeah, they were. But they had these wood handles that looked really nice in the photo. But when I got them, I opened them up because I wanted to see how sharp they were before I gave them to him.
Yeah.
And the handles were like rough and like almost splintery feeling. So I ended up taking them out and sanding them down and getting them all nice and smooth before I gave it to him.
Huh.
Which is, I don't know, maybe they're supposed to be like that. Probably not, but Anyway, he liked them a lot, and
Yeah.
they're very sharp. They had some interesting something interesting I had never seen before. They had these small serrations where I think every like third serration was a little bit longer. So the long serration and then 3 shorter ones, and then a long one, 3 shorter ones. And
Okay.
apparently that's so that those 3 shorter serrations aren't coming in contact with the plate, so they don't get dull as quickly.
Makes sense.
I thought it was really interesting. Yeah. I had never seen that before, but it totally makes sense for a steak knife.
Totally makes sense. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
I was
think?
looking at those Victorinox steak knives too. I almost bought those. Yeah.
That's crazy. I was looking at them the other day as well.
Yeah.
I
They
thought,
look nice.
what a perfect way to kind of use your shit and bring Victorinox into the kitchen.
Hell yeah.
DLT, yeah. I tell you what, these little Victorinox, like I got just this little banter. These are nice little knives. I mean, they disappear in your pocket. They're super thin. I mean, the whole thing is probably the same width, the same thickness as the blade of a hinderer.
Gosh.
And it just disappears. These are really nice. They're handy and they're sharp as hell, slicey.
Yep, I got mine right here.
Can't beat them. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, they really are extremely thin. Yeah. I've been having fun with this little this is the little slip joint from Cubist. You probably recognize that because you had the PE3, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But this is the little mini version, and it's a slip joint.
Okay.
And it's really nice, man. I'm really liking it. It's
How do you like the shape of that?
Oh, it's so nice, man.
Yeah?
My pointer finger goes right all the way to the tip. It's perfect. I really like it. Yeah.
The sway back design of the handle, that works for you?
For me, yeah. For you, how about you?
Well, I pulled it out of the box. This is one of the ones I got to do a review on, and it's not my favorite. I've got some others that I like better, and I don't know if this is going to be one of the ones I'm going to keep or not. I really don't know. Here it is right here, but it's a front flipper as well as there it is there, and it's just, I don't know if it's the same shape as the one you have, but it's
it is.
Does yours have? Does it clip down on the top of the on the front of the blade?
It should be exactly the same, yeah.
Okay. The hole looks a little bit bigger on yours, but it's a little odd for my hand. Just a little bit. It's not real comfortable.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's well built. I like the looks of it, but in terms of comfort, for me, it just doesn't work.
Do you put your pointer finger in that little slot, or do you put your middle finger in that little slot? Do you go above that, or do you go
middle finger?
Okay.
I kind of choke up on it.
If you hold it back, is it more comfortable that way?
That's when I don't like it. I prefer to come right up on it, because when I do this, for whatever reason, that curved edge there on the back of the handle, it just, my fingers just doesn't, it's missing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
It forces you either here or here. And
yeah, it does.
3/4 of an inch difference between the two. So
yep.
Like I say, I don't know. That's probably going to be one of the ones that's going to go when I do the sale.
Yeah, people have different hands, but something that feels good on one person's hand might not feel good on another person's.
That's exactly it. There's not a bad knife. It's just how it fits.
Yep. Yep. So you said you're going to be selling some Spydercos. Are you going to get rid of any of your PM2s, or
for sure. Yeah, for sure. I've got I don't know, 12 of them. I'm going to narrow it down to maybe 2 or 3 realistically. I got the one from Big Brown Bear on the 15B. I'm going to keep one of those, and I'll keep my my one with crew wear. I'll probably keep one more.
15B, crew wear, and then one more. That's a good spread. Yeah. Yeah,
But
I would definitely keep the
there's
50.
some Knife Works exclusive in there. There's the Cutlery Shop. I got a couple of exclusives from them in there. So yeah,
Nice.
I'm gonna get rid of some GECs as well. I got into those, but 3 years ago, picking them up here and there, and I'll probably sell some of those off.
Well, you'll probably make some money on those. Those go for a pretty penny.
They do,
Yeah.
and that's the other side of things too. Is like as a collector, the mindset of buying a knife is completely different than the utility component of it. Even though a person may collect, but if you're looking at an investment component, utility goes right out the damn window.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's the other side of it and people get criticized. Well, you're buying knives to make money. Well, no, you're buying knives to be smart. If it makes money, being smart, well, then it made money.
Yeah.
But how many of them won't? At the end of the day,
Most. Yeah.
realistically, most of them,
Yeah.
you're not going to make money on at all. You may
No.
hit a home run here and there, but across the board, it's like it's worse than playing the stock market.
Oh, it's yeah. I mean, if I make money on a few knives, I'm still way, way in the red. I'll never break even ever.
Right. Right. Now, when the 80/20s first came out, for whatever reason, it was like, you know what? I think these are going to be a hot commodity. So I was in contact with retailers across the country, even Vienna, Austria. I bought an 80/20 from a retailer in Vienna, Austria, and but I was trying to make connections in picking them up. So I ended up picking up how many I have. I think it 1, 2, 3. I had four of them. 5. No, I had 5. And I sold one off. I sold one off to a guy that subscribes to my channel, and he's a veteran. And so his girlfriend contacted me and said, "Hey, would you be interested?" So I was like, "Man, I really don't want to get out of this guy what I know I can get out of it." So I lowered my price, and they appreciated it, but I still made some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things. But that's one knife that you made a few bucks on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy the resale on the 80/20s. It's crazy. Yeah.
They're coming down a little bit now that they're releasing them. They're I think they would just standard machine ground, not the full flat grind. So they're going back and releasing more of the original style blades. And
so was full flat the original or no?
No, full flat. That's relatively new. That's why I was
Okay.
really I was tempted to get one.
Yeah.
And I held off. But so definitely hold on to the one you got, because that's the first of the full flat grind.
I didn't realize that. I thought they had always been flat grind. So
Nope.
that's going to make a huge difference in cutting performance.
For sure.
Huge.
Here's the original.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See?
Yeah.
This was the one I got. Actually, this is the one that came from Vienna, Austria. But yeah, totally different.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
Yours is going to slice like crazy compared to this.
Huh. Interesting. Well, that was a good decision on their part.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was that was the original release, and then here's one that DLT did. I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago, but you can see it just doesn't have the hole.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's the same grind.
Did they ever do on the 80/20s? Did they ever do a slot and a thumb stud, or was that only the 20.5s where they started that?
No, they did. And here, they did this one, right?
Right.
And then they also did this one.
Okay.
These came out of the same, releases.
Okay.
So those are the two original blade grinds.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yep. What was the other thing we were going to talk about?
um, Leatherman.
Oh yeah, get into it.
Holy shit.
So hold on, I want to say real quick, for anybody that doesn't know what's going on with Leatherman, you might have noticed people talking shit about Leatherman recently. I have noticed it, and I don't really know what's going on, why people are hating on Leatherman recently, but Deanir knows about it, and he's going to tell us what's up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how many of the guys and the people in actually buy Leathermans. I got a Leatherman collection, and some of them are old. Some of them are back from the late 80s, early 90s. But they had this new thing called the garage. And what the garage is it's a concept think tank that they'll come up with an idea that they may or may not actually bring to production. But what they do is they're very limited in terms of the quantities that they make. And you can only get them through their website. And so if you go on their website and you get on their notifications list, then they notify you that, kind of like 2 or 3 days ahead of time, saying there's going to be a new release. You don't know what it is. And then on the day that it is released, they'll put a photo on there, and then you receive the notification. You can go and purchase it. And they're more expensive than a typical Leatherman tool. Like, you get a Leatherman free for what? Free for is like, I don't know, 150, 160 bucks.
About, yeah.
So their garage releases can range anywhere from $250, $300, $350. Well, what they did, and I missed out on the first one, which was the Mr. Crunch. If you guys haven't seen that, that is an incredible design. I can't believe they're not bringing that to production. It's stupid not to do it. If you want to pull it up on on one of the monitors and check it out, it's pretty badass. And then they had a couple other releases, and I could have bought them, but I passed them up. Well, the most recent one, which is the Garage number 5, it's the first Leatherman that they produce with MagnaCut. Yeah, there you go, right there.
That's badass, dude. I would buy that.
Totally. And if you can find the video where it shows this thing in action, it's a double jawed type effect.
They like slide.
You see right there? Pull it back down a little bit. Yeah, right there. You have jaws inside the jaws.
Wow.
See?
Yeah.
It's that style it's totally unique. It's crazy. So, but at any rate, this Garage number 5 is the first Leatherman with a MagnaCut blade, and it's Cerakoted. And because it was the Leatherman 35-year anniversary or whatever the hell it was, they were only going to do, I think the first Leatherman came out in 1983, something around there. They were only going to do 1,983 releases. Now, keep in mind, this is a limited release, never going to be a production type knife. Limited release. Well, it was an absolute disaster on the website. I logged in to purchase it. It connected me with some European distribution where the price I was going to pay was in euros, and I put it in my basket, and it kept cycling, nonstop cycling. That's not so bad because we all lose out, right? You go to get a GEC, a rare, one that's hard to get. How many of them have you not gotten, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. There's a EDC reviewer called Johnny Gadget. He's a British guy. He does all sorts of reviews, knives, flashlights, wallets, all sorts of stuff, right? When he got on the day of the release, he said his thumbnail was "got one," right? It was this brand new Garage 5 release, this new multi-tool. And in it, he admits and states that Leatherman told him to not reveal it until the day of the drop. Here's the problem. It's a limited production, a limited release. They're not going to make any more. If it's a standard production item, give it to them. Don't even charge them for it because you're going to make 400,000 of them over the next 5 years, 10 years. This is a limited edition of 1,983 of these things. And for your system to go down and to direct people into foreign markets and then literally ship this guy one of these not to be produced again items is total bullshit.
Yeah.
Total. That's unethical. You can't do that. If it's a production model, yeah, no problem. Everybody's going to get a chance to get one, right?
Yeah.
And they did it to several other reviewers. And why would you do it? What do you have to gain? Nothing. They're all going to sell out anyway.
Yeah.
Whether it's Johnny Gadget or George down the street.
Yeah. It almost seems like a bribe to like promote Leatherman, like as a thank you for promoting their brand or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
And to do it with a limited production item is just unethical. And I wrote them an email and I asked for a response. I got nothing. I sent them another email attaching the original email, and I have yet to get a response. So 1,982.
It looks so cool, man.
Yeah, it's totally unique. They took the free concept. They did some, and there's some economy there in that they take an existing concept, and they did it mostly on the other releases, with the exception of Mr. Crunch. They take an existing design, they modify it, they put a new spin on it, put a new finish on it, and then they sell it for $250.
Right.
And I don't imagine they're getting crazy rich off of selling these. It's just more of a novelty.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do something, do it right.
Yeah.
So that's where just a bad taste.
Yeah. Gosh, that is such a nice blade. That's the nicest Leatherman blade I've seen. Just even the shape of it.
Right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, and it came in different colors. I think there was a white. What's the price on there? Like, it's not really coming.
$275.
$275. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they had different color frames, and it was pretty cool. But
yeah, that is very cool. Spring action pliers too, it says.
Right.
40 years in the making.
Dean says, I was never a Leatherman fan. Definitely not now. And I've got probably 15 Leatherman tools.
Yeah. They should be sending you one for free.
That's what I'm saying. But that would be unethical, and I'd send it back.
I know. You would refuse it. Yeah.
I swear to God I would.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell my soul for a stupid knife.
Yeah, hell no. It's not worth it. Nothing's worth that.
Yeah, it's just wrong.
Yeah.
And I don't even expect them. And check this out. I was thinking about this the other day. If they did respond saying, Mr. Adams, we're sorry. We're going to make it up to you, and we're going to guarantee you one of our next garage number 6 drops, I would tell them to go to hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't want that. I want an apology.
Yeah.
And that you won't do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, that's my rant.
Yeah, I agree. Now I'm wondering if these other people that have been talking shit about Leatherman recently, if that's the same thing that they're mad about. It probably is.
Right? I don't know. To be honest with you, I've been so out of touch the last month. I try to watch your videos. You're about the only one that I watch on a regular basis. So I'll start jumping in and finding out what the hell's going on.
It looks like Nuga tried also. Had one in cart. The site wouldn't let me purchase.
Was it in euros? Did it show up in euros or dollars, Nuga?
That's so weird that it would take you to an out of country distributor.
Yep. Which is bad too, because like my debit card that I use, it doesn't allow me to buy anything from a foreign country.
Yeah. Pedro is asking, what are some other good multi-tool companies?
Oh, you got SOG. That's a good one.
Yeah, SOG makes some decent stuff. I had a Gerber multi-tool for a long time before I started buying Leatherman. It worked pretty good for like 2 years, and then the pliers broke. Like the tips just snapped off one day. After that happened, I said I'm switching to Leatherman, and I've been really happy with Leatherman.
Swiss Army, they've
Swiss
got
Army,
their
yeah.
own. They're
You just
probably
got recently got one of the Swiss tools, right?
yeah, I did. I haven't done much with it other than just open it up, check it out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, it it's a decent look. It's more refined. If you look at the finish on the steel, it's just a more refined product than Leatherman. Leatherman's kind of the tank. This is kind of the Ferrari in terms of uh, how it feels, how it works in your hand. It's a excellent tool, but it doesn't have the beefiness. Like here, watch. If I got these pliers, I can bend them, and I'm
That's
not.
a lot of flex.
That's a lot of flex, and
Yeah.
I got a good grip, but I don't have that much power where
That's
I'm
a lot,
bending
yeah.
like that. So they're a lighter duty,
Mm-hmm.
and Leatherman's got them beat there. I think the clips on them are not as like you can bend these. See here,
Mm-hmm.
it's there's one screw on the inside that holds that clip on. The rest of it is just riding on the frame. But you know, like I say, it's a good tool. But if you're looking for something to be really durable, like in your case, you use the hell out of yours in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Leatherman's the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I upgraded to that Surge a while back, and I've been loving it. My only issue is, the interchangeable bit holder where you can take it out and flip it around to the other
Oh
side.
yeah, yeah.
That keeps falling out. I've lost 2 now.
Really?
It somehow is falling out. It's really weird. I don't know how it's happening, because when I actually like pull on it, it seems like it's in there pretty well. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Nugo was saying here that the arc is supposed to be the same as the 40th year, and that might be. My guess is there's going to be some minor change so that the Garage 5 has some exclusive component to it.
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of the same footprint, but you know there'll be different laces on it, so to speak.
Is there any photos of that yet or no?
I don't know.
Let me see. Leatherman Arc.
Bobby says I got a pair I've been using for 20 years. Yeah, they're beastie, man. They're well made. I just think they made a piss poor decision on their release. See if it shows anything.
Leatherman Arc. Leatherman Arc.
There's nothing more powerful than you.
Is there a release date yet?
Let's see what we got here.
Let's see. That's the only photo.
Leatherman Arc leak.
Looks like they don't really have much of anything. There's a little diagram right here where you can kind of see it, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's got a. Do you think it's gonna have magnets like the Free? It kind of looks like a Free. Like
I don't know.
frame.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was so pissed off. I didn't even look at any reviews of that release.
So you're done. So when the Arc comes, you're not even gonna buy one.
I don't know. Right now, I'm going to dig in on principle at this point. I don't need another multi-tool.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least that's my position right now. If I get an apology letter that says, "Oh, you know what? That was stupid. I don't know why we did it. That was not right," then I'll consider it. But unless that comes, there are plenty of good multi-tools. Swiss Army being right neck and neck with them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I've been thinking about trying one of those SOG power pints. I hear good things about those.
I got one. They're great.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. That's a good little tool. They're kind of pricey. I think they're well put together. They're but it's not as refined as like the Leatherman or the Swiss Army.
Okay.
They're like $63, $65, and they're little guys. I mean, they're. Let me see. Let's see what I got. Where's it at?
Oh, speaking of SOG, have you ever seen the switch plier? It's a switchblade plier, and I would really love to get one. They don't make them anymore. Here's a Shabazz video on it real quick, so you can see how it works.
Okay. Yeah, I'm watching.
It's a pretty cool concept. I don't think it's super practical, but I would like to have one of these.
That is pretty quick. That is pretty slick right there.
That's kind of cool, huh?
It is. It's very cool.
That's pretty neat. I'd buy one of those if I could.
Hell yeah. Here's that little power pint. To give you an idea, size-wise. Let's see here. Oh, I'll just put it up next to you. Got a Banter, right?
Yeah.
Or a Bantam.
Oh yeah, that is small. Yeah.
It's a little guy, and it's thick though. Holy shit! I mean,
yeah.
There's a Hinder.
Yeah, that's thick. There's
that. There it is next to the Chavez. So yeah, it's a thick little guy.
It comes with a pocket clip, not a sheath.
Yep, comes with a pocket clip.
Okay, that's one that's small enough. I think I would carry that in the pocket rather than a sheath, anyways.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's slick. It's a slick little tool. Again, it's not. Here again. Let's see if I can show you. Here, my knuckles cracking.
Yeah,
there's some give there when you squeeze it, but it's just simply because of the gauge of the steel. So it's not going to behave like a Leatherman, but it'll do the job for the size that it is.
A few companies make gravity OTF pliers. Doesn't Leatherman have one of those? Where like the head of the plier slides out from the.
I thought it was Gerber that did that.
Oh, maybe it was.
Yeah, where it's got like a button and you kind of push
kind of like
they jump. I think it's Gerber. I don't think it's SOG because they have that cam type plier head where you have that cam action going on.
Yeah,
I think it's Gerber that's got the.
What is it called? One hand.
Yeah, Jim says that's Gerber.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. It says one hand opening multi-tools.
Yep.
So I guess that'd be interesting to try out.
And I believe Gerber is also US made, if I'm not mistaken.
It looks like there's a little slider up here.
Yep, that's it.
Okay,
and
cool.
You push that, and then it releases back into the frame.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, the one thing I do like about the Gerber is that center drive.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Where the position of the end of the tool head is in the center of the whole handle.
Yeah, that's one thing that drives me crazy about the Leatherman. Is when you're really trying to screw something in, it's annoying. Yeah,
it is. That's a great design right there.
That is. Yep. Still have a Leatherman from 15 to 20 years ago. Never needed to buy another one. Yeah. Oh yeah. They last forever. Before I had the Surge, I had the rebar, and I've had the rebar for a total of probably like 10 years now, and it's never broken. Nothing's been wrong with it ever since I've had it, and I've used the shit out of it. It's sturdy. They make sturdy tools, and if something breaks, they have a good warranty too.
They do. I got one of the one that I have is the. This is my original Leatherman. I lost, but then this is their second release. This is the PST The first release was a PST, and then the model after that was the PST2. And this is old school.
Oh yeah, classic.
This has got, where you go to use those pliers and they will dig into your hands.
Yeah.
But that's old school there. I think this is, and I don't know if anybody knows or not, but if you look on the inside of the frame on the old Leathermans, there's a date in there that they were manufactured. It says the year.
Oh, that's cool.
So in this case, looks like 1997. But they're right on the inside of the frame, right in here.
Oh, cool.
They'll have the date in there.
The new ones don't have that?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I know the older ones that was their way of identifying it for their warranty, because I think it's a 25-year warranty, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think I've ever seen a date on mine.
I got the Wave Plus here, and I have never noticed a date on that. The older ones, they put the date on. Yeah, there's nothing on this Plus. And that was the other thing with the Wave Plus. One of the implements that's really kind of useless is that micro screwdriver.
Yeah, that's I agree on that one.
I mean, let's just look at this. You're going to use that to adjust the screw on your eyeglasses?
No way.
What the hell are they thinking?
And that's really the one. I can't think of another use for that unless your job requires you to screw in tiny screws.
And it's well thought, because you flip it over and it's got this micro small Phillips head.
Yeah.
But it's just not practical. I haven't used it one time.
Yeah, no.
But
I wonder if you can get a different tool that fits in there.
there's a lot of guys that Max Level EDC.
Uh-huh.
He's got some videos where he shows how to swap other tools out, like with an awl or some other stuff. But yeah,
I've never gotten into customizing Leatherman. I know there's guys that they get really into it and go crazy with customizations.
Yeah, some of them are machinists and they make their own.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, which I don't know about copyright. I don't know if they can mass produce them, and I'm not sure how that works or how aggressive Leatherman would be, like similar to Rick Hinder, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they take it that far.
I don't know. I think the interchangeable T-bit shank on the Surge is incredible. I wish they would put that on the Waves too.
That is probably a multi-tool's best invention.
I think so, yeah.
That was fucking genius.
It's crazy good. Yeah. Yep. They should put it on more.
Yeah, Blake, go online and just go on YouTube and just type in Leatherman modification videos, and there's a bunch of them.
You've seen those modded Victorinoxes where they'll put like a Spyderco Dragonfly blade in them. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah. They're also what they're making now too is, in place of the Alox scales for these, Flytanium now is making titanium scales.
Ooh, no way.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Damn. I wouldn't mind having a titanium Victorinox.
It'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Well, when do you think you're gonna get some unboxings done here?
For sure, I will get at least one done.
When?
Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. What's it gonna be? You haven't picked out?
I'm embarrassed to say this.
You don't have to say which one.
I don't remember even what's in some of these boxes. I don't. Some of them are going to be a surprise, which is kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, man, what the hell did I order from those guys? One of the ones I'm looking forward to, obviously, is the Atom. I got that in there. The other one is going to be the Drunken. I'm really excited about that one.
Holy shit, man!
I got the Spyderco Slayback. That's in there somewhere. The Swayback from Spyderco. And then, in fact, here's the Atom right here. And then I got there's a couple Two Sons in here. I've got one in here from Blade HQ. I don't even remember what the hell that one was. I got one from Night Center. Now I know what this one is because it was heavy, and I was like, "What the hell did I order from Night Center?" And that's that accelerator.
Oh, the big boy. Yeah.
That's that S90V one. So
Nice.
that's one I'm really looking forward to there. But
I can't believe you're just sitting there and you have a Spyderco Drunken next to you and you're not even looking at it.
I know. It's
crazy.
It's just, when shit's going down in your life, you're like,
it goes by. Yeah, I get it. It goes by the wayside.
It goes by the wayside, But at any rate, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into it and open some of these up again. Yeah. Here's the Drunken right there.
Gosh.
It's going to happen. So we'll do some Monday, maybe one or two, and then I'll pick at them. You know what, though? And it's kind of good this way, too, because I've slowed down my purchases quite a bit.
Yeah.
So this will kind of drag things out a little bit.
Yeah.
So, it'll work out all right.
Jacob says live unboxing. He wants you to rip into him right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. All right, Jacob. All right. Push it, pal. All right. How about we just do that one right there? Let's do it. We'll do the
why not?
The Artisan Cutlery. That's the guy. This is the Knife Center exclusive. It you know what I'll do is should I do a top down or just keep with the front?
Do the top down. I think that looks that looks good.
All right. We'll switch this around. But this is the Knife Center exclusive where they had in titanium frame with the S90V blade steel. So
that's so nice.
And then we'll go at that. Let's see, is it that one? Yep, that's it. All right. Straighten that out. So here we go. Artisan Cutlery. These are the ones that got that tin. The tin.
Oh, they do tin now. I didn't know that.
It's the tin box on the inside. Mainly on their big knives. But here you go. Nothing else on the inside of that box. No, nothing else. Always.
And a pouch.
Look at that pouch. That's the identical pouch to the Proponent from Artisan Cutlery. Same size. Bring the microphone over here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's typical. They got that. They've got that Artisan Cutlery swag. This is the same one that they put in the Proponents.
Okay.
There's that. Oh, well, this is going to be a big boy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's big. Damn.
That's a good size knife right there.
Hey, it's not too thick either, it looks like.
No.
Okay.
It's not as thick as I was anticipating, to be honest with you.
Wow. Yeah, that's nice looking.
Clip is flexible. It's not crazy thick where you can't even use the thing. I guarantee you, though, that's going to, in the pocket, that's going to do some wear with that frag.
Yeah.
That clip rubbing on that frag right there. It would have been nice if they had just polished that off a little bit, but they did not. This has got the bronze pivot collar. Oh, I screwed up.
That's a wicked ass knife, man. Damn.
That's big. That is big. The lock bar, a little bit of stick on the lock bar, just a little bit. Yeah, it sticks a little bit, but that'll wear out though.
Yeah.
That's a big one. What we'll do is we'll
Yeah.
put that right next to the hinderer to give you an idea. That's an XM
Damn.
3.5 inch.
Yeah, that's big, dude. That's a huge blade. Jeez.
It's big. It is big.
That's nice.
But that fits nice though. I'll tell you what. Like when you come up here.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
Does your pinky land right in that kind of pinky spot down at the back, at the very back?
Yeah, when you hold
When
it
you
like
choke
that,
back?
yeah, it
Okay,
fits right
yeah.
in there. For me, this is like, I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
perfect.
perfect.
And there's plenty of real estate there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
Well, there you go. There's a live unboxing, Jacob.
He said, really had to twist your arm on that one, huh?
Yeah, you did. Cool. Well, we're down to 16 now.
Nice. We made a dent. Hell yeah. Cool. Well, that sounds like a good way to wrap it up. We've been going for a little over an hour.
Yeah. Had a great time, man. It's good to get back in the saddle a little bit.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you. And I hope your life chills out a little bit so we can do more of these.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We'll do another one coming up. Maybe we'll do, we've been talking about doing another torture test. We talked about it. We never did. I don't think we even kind of narrowed it down on what we were going to do.
I don't think we have picked a knife yet. No. Maybe next time we do a live, we could narrow it down and pick something.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll plan something. We'll put our heads together.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Cool.
All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. And
yeah,
we'll
guys.
see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Later, bud.
See ya.